Hi ladies and gents, it's Cecilia coming to you with just a quick demonstration. I was PM'd and asked how I create the little holes in the popsicle sticks, and I'm not sure any other way. It's really cumbersome to get my drill out and like my chuck key and go through all my drill bits and try and find something very tiny to create the hole that I use these pear-shaped. There is a name for them and I'm not quite sure. So if you know the name of those pear-shaped safety pins, just put it in the comments down below. So it's quick and easy. If anybody wants to know how I actually dyed them, and I mean you can use your distress stains, things like that, but when you're on a budget and you don't have shop bought things, trust me, I have an abundance of ideas that will help out. I create my own home stains in various different colours because I do a lot of upcycling with timber furniture. Bearing in mind this is a piece from a drawer that I'll be turning into a sign. I make a lot of pallet signs and timber signs just to hang around the house to give you a bit of motivation, and we all need motivation. I suffer post-traumatic stress disorder severe and crafting is my escape, and for a while now I haven't been able to do anything. I've got a lot of things to follow up, but without further ado, I just use this. Now I got it at a cheap store. I don't know where the box is, but it's got all these little grinders and sort of, I do a lot of timber things that I actually, what do you call them? They're called onlays, and they're just timber shapes that you can add to furniture to create nice little corners. And so when you need something very tiny, this is it. So all I do, now you can position it first, I usually just use that and then put the drill down, but because sometimes it'll move on you. So we'll just see how we go, because I've never done this before, because I just sort of... Now, if you don't like the dentist, put some earplugs in. And I just keep continuing to drill. Once I hear that and see a different colour coming through, then I'm through. Okay, so there we go. I'll just take one off. Yeah, no, I'm starting to come back and do some crafting. It's been a horrid 3-4 months for me, and yeah. I had a doctor who wouldn't believe me. And I was going nutty, and apparently a chemist dispensed my wrong medication. So for 3 months I was suicidal, and I just wanted to kill everything, everyone, including me. And it wasn't until a different doctor picked it up, and so that chemist is responsible for how I felt. And like, I promised a lot of things to people that I haven't followed through with, because that was when I was wanting just to give everything away and just give up on life. And it was this medication, so they are going to be held accountable. Because just say, for instance, during that period of time I did commit suicide. Who's going to speak for me? Who's going to speak up and say, well, the chemist dispensed the wrong medication. For 3 months I was taking it, and 3 months, and not even one person even messaged me to see how I was. I'm a bit shocked at that, really, really shocked. So please, if there's anyone going, anyone out there who is alone, who's isolated, who is a bit of a recluse, may have gone through traumatic things in their life and they just shut down. People with mental illness, we also know chemicals in foods can create, illnesses. We also know medications that we need can cause also things like that. So bear in mind, please be there for someone, you know, if you don't hear from them within a week, you know. I can't stress enough, and I know this is a craft video, but it's telling me to tell you, because I gave up crafting and now I'm wanting to get back into crafting. So yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, the things that I've promised I will carry through and follow through. I just wish that one of you out of the 10 people had said, look, you know, we haven't heard from you, you know, I haven't received my rack or my parcel or my gift or whatever, you know, are you okay, you know? Not one of the 10 people messaged me. And I find that strange, and I find that, you know, very daunting now that I'm on the right medication, you know, the right doctors. Yes, they know that I need surgery now, 3 different sorts of surgeries. So it gives me validation that, yes, I put my hand up, I said something was wrong. My doctor didn't believe me for 6 years until I seen a specialist, then seen the gynaecologist, and it's all stemming from the cancer, it's all stemming from the motor vehicle accident. So these are years later. So if somebody puts their hand up for help, don't disregard them. Listen to them. Listen, please. I can't share enough. I don't have an outlet to talk to people about this. And, you know, if any of you in the crafting world can't put your hand up and saying you've suffered some illness, or you know a family member who's going through mental illness, I'll call you out, because we know it's a major health issue around the world. Anyway, chitter chatter, nitter natter, you know, forward this on to where you need to, but there we go. So we put that little bulby thing on and that's the drill bit. So yeah, okay. And you know what, you can thumbs down this video, because if you thumbs down this particular video, then you have no empathy. You obviously haven't suffered a loss, a tragedy, a trauma. You haven't lost a loved one, you haven't lost a friend, you haven't lost yourself amongst this craziness in this world. And yeah, I feel empathy for you to not have emotions and feelings. So and anyway, thumbs down counts in the YouTube world apparently. And I've only got, you know, nearly 200 subscribers, so I'm not out for numbers. I'm out for reality. I'm out for truth. I'm out for people who can say, hey, that's a great idea, and I can take it further. Because at the moment, they're, you know, just plain and ordinary. So you can embellish them as much as you want. So a lot of my crafting is just ideas, because I haven't got the skill to advance on that until I actually gain confidence and gain a bit more self-esteem. So while the ideas are there, I'm not proficient at the crafting at the moment, but you know, if you keep watching, I'll give you tons and tons and tons of ideas. This tool, it's an XU1. I got it at Bunnings, and I'll go and get the box, so just hang on a minute. You might just, what's some eye candy? Oh yeah, I took that one off there. Okay, so there we go. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. I was back. Okay. Yeah, I do laugh a lot when I'm happy. Okay, there's the little box, and I believe it only cost me $19. And it's a mini rotary tool. There we go. And there's 60 pieces. It's a pencil grip, so if you have any issues, you know, like I said, it's a pencil grip, so it's quite comfortable. And there's all your drill bits in there, your buffers, your sanders, you know, all those sorts of things. So yeah. So I use that in my woodcraft when I'm actually creating wood carving, and you know, like doing names and things like that. So another thing also too is you can use it like a scribe, which I do quite often. So I can actually scribe. I've got great handwriting, so I can scribe a word in there, and then when you stain it or use a polish of some sort, you see the indentation of the word, you know. So that's another thing too. You can actually, even if you're very good, use your drill bit, and at a later stage I will demonstrate on that. So anyway, without further ado, if you've got any questions regarding mental health, any crafty ideas, how I created the stain, you know, there's many techniques. If you're, you know, sanding down a timber furniture and you want to restain it, don't spend, you know, $50 on a can of stain. I'll tell you how to make it for $2. It's as simple as that, and it creates various different colours. Now this is from the same jar. Yeah, there's 3 variations, or 4 variations actually. Here we've got a darker one. Okay, so there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variations of colouring. It's very hard to see on the camera. I don't know if I can zoom in. No, isn't it amazing when the camera's filming you can't zoom in, yet when you're setting it up you can zoom right in, and then when you start filming that's it, that's as far as it goes. But the variations there from the one stain, and I'll show you how to do that if you're wanting to know. So you can jazz them up however. So that's what I'm saying, I've got a lot of creative ideas. You can advance on that and, you know, create more embellishments with them, you know, like put a, you know, before the word goes on, put a bit of material behind it. Doesn't matter whether it hangs over, it's just the actual idea. Okay, there we go. Till then, take care, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, there's lots of people out there. If they need someone to talk to, please PM me. You can find my Facebook profile through all the settings. I think they're all linked in each other's pockets. Google, Gmail, Facebook, YouTube. So you'll find a way of messaging me somehow. So till then, thank you for watching. Bye for now.